All right, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Rob here at Smirking Gun Reviews. We're back with more Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 2. We're up to Episode 9, which is called Ye Who Enter Here. So, full spoilers if you have not seen this episode. I could have sworn this was like aired as a two-parter. It even feels like an episode that just was waiting for a commercial break when it ended. And even the teaser at the end kind of just felt like what was about to happen was part of a two-parter. Maybe I'm wrong. If anybody else remembers if this was aired as a two-parter, let me know. Because, yeah, you could see it's a cliffhanger ending, like most of them are kind of, but this really felt like it wasn't over. And I just kind of remember it happening that way, but I guess I probably could have remembered it wrong. It has been a long time since I've seen this, because I thought something for sure was going to happen in this. And that's another reason why I felt like it was a two-parter, because they do something with a character who's going to die that would be like, why would you do it in the episode where that character doesn't die unless it's aired as a two-parter, so that you get the payoff? Because if you need to have the signal that that character is going to die in the episode they die, because otherwise people are going to forget. Anyway, I'm obsessed with this two-parter thing. So this is basically the race to find the underground city where Coulson is convinced something really bad's going to happen, and it probably involves Skye. So he's trying to keep her away from it, but at the same time, he has her with Raina, who is gonna always try to figure out how to get what she wants. And I guess they couldn't, if they were gonna leave Skye behind, they had to leave her with Raina. And it's clever how they do that, these choices that would be like, how are you gonna get them to do this? And they always find a way to just like, if you want Skye taken, you have to have a reason that Skye would go. Like, so you have to get Raina on the plane, so that way that they want her. You put the person that you really want to go to the thing with that person. That way you can explain why Skye would get taken along with Raina. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody else, but it's a potential plot hole is what I'm saying. And most shows would probably let that plot hole just happen, but this doesn't allow that, and I really appreciate that. Ward in this is still being mysterious as far as like what side he's on, but we all know whose side he's on. He's on his own side. He wants Skye. He still wants Skye, which has always just been really weird to me. And not because they're not two attractive people, on TV shows that they just pair up, but it just, with what happened with him and May, I don't know. It just doesn't fit to me. It never has fit. He also just seems to be so much, I don't know. I put them next to each other and I just don't see it. But anyway. Let's see. Then there's Raina that they have to, extract out of here, where they've got two more of these guys. Well, not more, but one more. Billy and Sam. I think we've already met Billy. Sam is new. So that's like 3 Patton Oswalts. It's a recurring thing throughout this episode of everybody being kind of taken aback at how many of you are there. Even Ward says it. Mac is concerned about Bobby and Hunter being back together. This is a lot of little details in this episode, and that's another reason why it feels incomplete. It's because it's like all this setup, like a lot of conversations and things building up to the action. So like, yeah, Mac and Bobby are talking about her and Hunter and some other secret thing that Hunter is not included in. We get Raina talking about Skye's dad to Skye, and trying to explain, like why he is the way he is. And we get Trip just telegraphing, everything that's going to happen. No wonder it felt like at the time when this happens that they gave Trip kind of a little more to do than they usually do. And it's it's the stuff you don't do if you don't want people to know what's about to happen to your character. definitely don't let him go like this to the character that he's closest to when they're leaving on a mission. That means something terrible is about to happen. And they kind of foreshadow this throughout the whole episode, which is why when it didn't happen, I was like, wait. Isn't somebody supposed to die? But I guess it's episode 10 that this happens, but I'm telling you still, I got to drop this whole two-parter thing. It's not a big deal. But then we get a really cool Skye / May / Agent 33 fight where it's Agent 33, but she's still got May's face. So Ming-Na Wen and Chloe Bennet have a really, really long, lengthy fight scene, which is pretty impressive. Agent 33 is kind of a complicated character. Like I feel like she's one of the more tragic characters because throughout the whole thing, she's just kind of been brainwashed. So she's not who, they've messed her up so bad that she doesn't even know who she is. And now she's got somebody else's face burned into her skin. So even if she was in the right headspace, even if they hadn't brainwashed her, she's walking around with somebody else's face on. It's got to be messed up for her. Why, and she's still, I would assume, under their brainwashing. So, she hasn't had a chance to be herself. And then once Ward, gets involved, and then it becomes something even worse. So, man, what a sad story for old Agent 33. And they figure out that the tracker that's on Reyna will send them to find Skye and the bus that's cloaked. We also get Fitz, who tells Gemma that they can no longer work together. They'll still be on the same plane, but he can't be around her if he can't, And I understand what Fitz is going through. I absolutely understand what Fitz is going through, but that is not what we're here to talk about. But, so that's, the rift in between them is getting bigger. Meanwhile, Coulson and Bobby are in, Puerto Rico, looking for the entrance of the city, where they end up finding it in this huge, shaft that once they drop the dwarves down there, they run out of power, so they send Mac in. Poor Mac. Don't send the black guy first. Well, he gets to the bottom and turns it on, or whatever, and it takes him over and causes him to start attacking everybody. And Bobby has to basically electrocute him, and then he falls into the pit. And then Coulson goes, blow it up, that wasn't Mac. Classic way to end an episode, but it just ends. And that's why I just felt like, and then with the scene at the end with Whitehall talking to the person who that they went to, damn it, who was he talking to in the back seat? Well, whoever it was, they said that they got Skye, but they let the plane live, they didn't shoot it down. Oh, it was Agent 33 is talking to Whitehall. And he's like, well, that's bullshit. He doesn't have the, authority to do that. So they call the plane up and say, blow it up. And then it's over. And then I felt like the next scene was supposed to be them. I'm still going on about this two-parter. I can't stop. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Everybody's on the search for this place. And next episode, we'll definitely get the big finale, kind of like the mid-season finale. Even though I thought they did 11 and 11, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure about anything anymore with this two-parter thing obsessing. So anyway, I better stop. So if you liked this review, as much as it was just set up, please hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications, all that rigmarole. Otherwise, this is Robert Smirking and Review saying have a great day, and we will see you next time. Bye.